But bro, have y'all heard about the David situation? I heard like a couple of stuff about it, but that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, bro. Like, let's watch this video.
So just last week, I had made a video about the ongoing situation with music artist David and how he had potentially ruined his entire career and life due to his potential involvement with the missing 14-year-old girl named Celeste Hernandez. David went from aspirations of gaming and streaming fame to becoming an internet superstar musician with his songs trending all over TikTok. And for more information on his rise, you guys can check out my last video on this topic. But today I have updates for you guys, including more evidence that makes David look even guiltier than he did before. I told you last time that when they found the dismembered body in the back of his Tesla, that he tried to completely ignore the situation and continue with his countrywide tour that he was on at the time. But now the situation has gotten to a point where they had to totally cancel the rest of his shows, and his label Interscope has also pulled all marketing and promotion on him amid this investigation. And as reported last time, he was complying with the authorities, but the police have still not publicly listed him as a person of interest, and based on the evidence I have, David has still been extremely active online.
Yo, I got a question about this whole thing though, because I'm like kind of caught up with this whole thing, right? Like I kind of understand what's going on. So basically, David was on a world tour, American tour, some whatever tour, right? He was out there, like makes great music, by the way, art from artists, right? Makes great music, by the way, but he was on tour, and I guess like a Tesla that was impounded in like one of those like abandoned car factory thingies, like I don't know what, the impoundment center or something like that. Basically, they found like a young girl's body in that Tesla, and that Tesla happened to be registered to David, right? This is just like from what I understand about the story, right? I'm just giving you guys a recap of what I know. Then after that, what happened? So basically, people started to like look into who that girl was, and that girl turned out to be Celeste, a girl named Celeste. She was like 15 or something. Crazy, by the way, 15, dog. Like, bro, I saw she was born. Bro, I looked at that poster where it said they were looking, the missing person poster. She was born in 2010. 2010? Dog, I was 6 years old in 2010. 2010. I was 6 years old. I was already in like what, first grade, second grade, by the time this girl was being born. That's crazy. She was young as hell. R.I.P. to her, bro. R.I.P. Rest in peace. That is crazy. That's such a horrible way. I mean, we don't know the way yet, but obviously she obviously got murdered, most likely, right? So I was like, that's a horrible way to die. That is a horrible age to die, and like condolences to all of her family and everybody that she cared about and loved, and that cared about her and loved her, bro. Like, that is a horrible thing. Like, that's actually disgusting, bro. It's genuinely disgusting. But like I said, right? So the internet basically found pictures of David and this girl, like FaceTime calls, like this, that, and the third, Discord messages, I don't know, Twitter, all the stuff, hidden messages in his songs. I don't know. I think some of that might be a stretch, but regardless, there was like a lot of speculation behind what was happening, and that's as far as I know. Now, the only question that I have to this entire thing,
Nevus says, this is why you shouldn't trust people.
Yeah, right? Like, it's kind of scary, bro. The world is in such a scary place. It's like, it's almost like, bro, like, your own people? Like, bro, like, man, like, I don't know if David did it or not. I don't know. Like, it looks like he did it. It genuinely looks like he did it. And if he did do it, then, like, bro, your own... By the way, wait, let's not even... I don't even want to delve into this whole boyfriend-girlfriend thing with their relationship, because it's like, she was underage, dog. Gang, she was underaged. Like, she was underaged. Like, that's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? Like, David's like, what, 2021? Like, I know that for a fact. Like, that's, bro, she's 15. Like, no, bro, like, I'm not even gonna dive into that relationship aspect. All I'm gonna say is, bro, whether she saw him as a friend, whatever she saw him as, whatever relationship that they had, that's fucked up, bro. That's genuinely fucked. If he did that shit, that's fucked up. And right now, everything's pointing towards that you did it. He did it. It's pointing towards that. And
Jennifer says, yeah, but did her parents know about their relationship?
yeah, okay, that's another piece of evidence that I saw. Apparently her mom told law enforcement that she knew that her daughter Celeste had a boyfriend named David. Her mom told law enforcement that she knew that her daughter had a boyfriend named David. Now we don't. By the way, guys, I've been seeing a lot of stuff where apparently there's two Celestes. Okay, there's two Celestes. I don't even know which one is which. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if that David that her mom was talking about is the David that we're talking about. I have zero clue. But I'm very confused on that aspect of things, like identity aspect of things. I'm genuinely confused on that, but it's like, bro, somebody died. Somebody died, and somebody probably killed somebody, and that somebody is somehow correlated to David. Because how would that Tesla be registered?
Yes, there are two of them.
Yeah, like how would that Tesla be registered under his name? Right? It's like there's no justification of that, because it's like, unless like somebody stole his Tesla or something, like it's like, but it's like, bro, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. This whole thing is very complicated, but like I said, right? My only question regarding this whole thing is...
Jennifer says, he made a whole music video basically attempting that he K her.
Yeah, but it's like, see, the thing is, like, I'm not gonna go into the whole music aspect of things, because, like, to me, personally, I think of that more as, like, speculation. Like, sometimes it's a reach, guys. Like, yo,
Jennifer
guys,
says,
like...
admitting.
Gang, like, guys, like, be honest with me, bro. Like, y'all, bro, the internet, you guys are like, okay, there's a difference between FBI detectives and the internet detectives, okay? Let's separate these two. The FBI detectives go based off on actual evidence, fingerprint, DNA evidence, contact details, last seen, ping locations, everything. Internet detectives will use Discord messages, edited images, song lyrics. So it's like, bro, there's a good balance between the two when you're deciding on whether you want to say that this person's guilty or not. But it's like, for me personally, I tend to lean more towards the FBI evidence side.
Jennifer says,
I'm not really...
It's not a reach though, he legit put that girl in the back of the car just like what he did to her in real life.
Yeah, but we don't know if he did that. And if he did, then that's crazy. Like, I'm not saying it's a reach as in terms of he... Like,
Jennifer says, like, look at the song, you will see.
Yeah, no, I know about that. But I'm just saying that, like, I'm saying that it might be a reach in terms of, oh, he did it in a music video and then he wanted to carry it out in real life. Like, bro, I mean, there's some psychopathic people like that. But I'm not going to believe that until, like, brute force evidence is out that he genuinely murdered her and he's the one who put her in the back of the Tesla, right? So it's like, it's kind of hard to, like, really put your stamp on that and be like, oh yeah, like he replicated his music video. Like, it's not like some YNW Melly case, right? But anyways, it could turn out to be another YNW. It's crazy, right? But bro, let me ask my question. My question is, if the internet truly believes this, and people believe this, and I believe this, and everybody believes this, why hasn't he been arrested yet? Now, I saw some people saying that it's because the police lack enough evidence to prove that he's the one who did it, or they're still looking for it.
So then why make a crazy music video like that though?
But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just creativity, right? Sometimes it's just creativity, but there's cryptic creativity here. There's a very, very horrid creativity here. But like I was saying like, bro, why has he not been arrested yet? Like, I understand they're saying that they need to gather more evidence. How much longer is it gonna take to gather more evidence? This has been a pretty damn long case. We've been waiting for a while now. Like, it's been a couple of days. It's like a couple of days. Like, this bro, this is not a third world country we're talking about. This is the United States of America. The same United States of America that boasts and brags about every single feature that it has, right? The justice system, the law system. Like, why haven't we not been able to gather enough evidence to figure out how this innocent poor little girl died? Why? It's like, what is taking so long? I don't understand. You know what I mean? I actually don't get it. I wish that this whole process was a little bit more transparent. I wish that we were actually able to understand what details they're looking into. What exactly what is the process of figuring out, like, what happened? What is really taking so long? Like, I don't get it. That's my only question, bro. Why has he not been arrested yet? And why is it taking so long? Like, if we're waiting on evidence, why is it taking so long? I don't get it.
Even as recently as yesterday. So let's start with the fact that people had been calling David out with these Epstein EDP rumors since last year. Although he went back and turned off his comments on this specific TikTok.
Oh yeah, chat, that's also another thing I'm seeing. I'm actually like pretty caught up with the situation, to be honest, like now that I'm realizing it. So I've been seeing that David's actually active on all social media platforms.
What's crazy is this probably happened to her when she went missing.
Yeah, because she had went missing like a year ago, right? So it's like, I don't even know what's happening.
And they're just finding this out now. Crazy.
Yeah, like the body, I don't know how long ago it was confirmed to be the body was, but I think it was like a week, maybe longer than a week. I'm not sure. Like, nah, don't take my word for it. But I think it was like in the trunk for like a week until the workers smelt like something extremely bad, because obviously it's a dead body decomposing, bro. Like, it's gonna stink. And it's like that smell led them to open the trunk and investigate what was in there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's scary in itself, right? But another thing that I've been seeing about this whole situation is that David's actually active on social media platforms. I saw a video about the fact that he's been like unliking a lot of his TikTok videos, unliking reposted content, where he was like reposting stuff about, oh, if my girlfriend leaves me, then if my girlfriend cheats on me, I'm gonna kill her. Like, you know those like toxic relationship reels that are always viral all the time. And like, I mean, again, right, but it's like, dude, it's very cryptic when all these things are adding up. You know, it's like this guy made romantic homicide music video, then he's liking reels that says, if my girlfriend cheats, I'm gonna kill her. Then he has pictures and videos with this girl named Celeste. Then the dead body was found in the back of his Tesla trunk. It's like all these damn dots.
Nevus says, OMG, I saw that.
It's kind of hard to literally not connect these dots, dog. It's like it's in front of your face. Everything's in front of your face. Like, the dots are damn near connecting without you even connecting them. You know what I mean? It's like, how can a sane person sit here and say that David is without a doubt guilty? You cannot say that.
Nevus says,
you just can't.
He's definitely a psychopath.
You cannot say. There's no sane person in this world that can actually understand how evidence and things work in this world, and sit here and say that. I'm moving my camera down.
Nevus says, usually people express their true feelings through music.
I don't necessarily agree with that, to be honest, because that's very debatable, because I myself I'm an artist, and sometimes I make songs that are literally about complete BS. It's not even about my actual feelings, like, it's just actual complete BS. But yes, I mean, of course, if it's like an emotional song, I'm sure like there's some amount of real emotion put into that. But like I was saying, right, it's like, dude, all these dots are all over, like, it's like on a bulletin board when you're trying to connect like the DNA. Like, you know, it's like the FBI people trying to figure out who the culprit is with all those like pictures with on the bulletin board, and they're like connecting the threads and stuff, right? And it's so clear, yet we haven't reached a conclusion yet, right? So I've been seeing that he's active on social media, bro, and it's kind of weird to me. I mean, like, hey, like, David, bro, if you see the stream, man, all I'm gonna tell you is, dude, like, you made very good music, but if you genuinely did this, I am not an FBI agent. I am not law enforcement people. I am not the judge. I am not the court. I am not anybody that can pass laws. I am not anybody that can tell a verdict. But all I'm gonna say is, if you did do it,
Biza Double says, feels great to be back.
Feels great to be back. BZ Double B. That's my boy. But David, if you did do it, you gotta go to jail, gang. You gotta, not just jail, you gotta get life in prison, gang. Like, you're in there. You're in there. You know, like, I'm sorry, bro. I mean, I'm not sorry. Fuck you. The fuck? If you did that shit, fuck you. Weird as fuck, bro. Like, there's too much stuff to talk about that, right? It's like, you can start with a PDF aspect, you can start with murder aspect. There's too much stuff to talk about it. But David, if you did it, fuck you. Go to life. Go to hell. Go to prison for life. If you didn't do it, then, dude, you're gonna have to prove your innocence to this world, because right now the entire world is convinced that you murdered this poor little girl, right? And that you were in a romantic relationship with an underage girl, which, I mean, I can't even defend. not defend. I can't even deny that because it's like all the evidence that I've seen is like it really points straight to that. But dude, if you didn't do it, like good luck to you, dog. Like you have a lot of stuff to prove to the world if you didn't do it. But if you did do it, bro, fuck yeah. Bro, my bad. Let's get back to this.
Someone had left a comment as early as February 2024 saying, "Waiting for LAPD to get your ass for messing with a 13-year-old girl," on a TikTok that he had captioned, "Me to everyone I tricked into thinking this was a love song." And even back 2 weeks ago when the body was initially discovered, a Reddit user had commented, "This guy is a PDF from what I've heard. My sister, who is now in 9th grade, told me that he was dating an 8th grader, let's just call her C, and she would go on trips with him to LA. They're all in 9th grade now, and it turns out C's friends knew and he would pay them to keep their mouth shut. C has been missing for over a month now and no one knows her whereabouts. Definitely something strange going on." Which does line up with photos of David handing what appears to be teenagers a brown bag and also a stack of cash. There was also a clip that resurfaced where David appears on stream with who people are saying is Celeste, and the girl in the video says something very strange.
"I media trained you."
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of kids.
The fuck?
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my. Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes.
So he tells his moderators there to straight up delete everything. Also, pay attention to the chat, as his fans literally joked about him going on an Epstein flight. They also talk about a David and Celeste Island trip, while also saying that he is both cancelled and cooked. Someone also released a video from one of his concerts where he plays this unreleased song where David says this.
"Care about the love when I'm with you, 'cause I be breaking it all the time. And I don't really mean to cause no issue, but I need you to know,
I mean, come on guys, it was like
What?
this guy was addicted to dry snitching on himself in his songs and
Alright, I don't understand what that was. What does that even mean? I don't.
concerts where he plays this unreleased song where David says this.
Care about the love when I'm with you,
This shit dog shit, by the way. The song sucks.
'cause I be breaking it all the time. And I don't really mean to cause no issue, but I need you to know.
Bro, he just said he doesn't care about the law when he's with her. This is an example of a stretch. It's like, bro, I get it. There's a lot of evidence, but it's like when you add stuff like this, it kind of takes away from the main big evidence that we already have, that the entire world is raging at and the entire world is demanding answers from. When you use examples like this where he's saying I don't need the law when I'm with you, bro. What? Dude, it's like rappers and musicians, they say that it's a metaphor. It just means that like we live lawless, like we go out and we have fun, we don't care about rules and like whatever, like when we're together, like dude, that's actually so dumb. Like just stop doing dumb shit like this. This is what I hate. This is what I mean by a stretch. You know? Like I can't with this. Like other stuff I get it. I completely agree. But like just this.
I mean, come on guys, it was like this guy was addicted to dry snitching on himself in his songs and his music videos. And in a song called Decide that he released back in 2022, you know, back when this girl Celeste would have been 11 years old, David sings, "I know what the problem is, save your tears, 7 years, I know life is complicated." When obviously in 7 years from then, she would have been of age.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, so the plan is hopefully this music thing takes off crazy next year.
Why is he saying? Why are you saying that like you're not like up there, gang?
Well, I'm not there yet, but
Okay,
hopefully
okay.
it's like even crazier next
Okay.
year. And then I'm going crazy year after year for the next 3 years. And then on the 4th year, I retire. And on the 5th year, I'm off the grid, living somewhere like on an island with this crazy crib. No social media, no digital footprint. I'm just gone. I'm just gone.
Sorry guys. Bro said no digital footprint. Bro said no digital footprint. Can you guys believe that? No digital footprint. Really, David? This wasn't in your plans, was it? Or maybe it was. Weirdo. You weirdo.
In 5 years, I'm gonna be gone.
Will you still remember me?
Yeah, bro.
Come on,
You'll
bro.
have like the secret codes to the mansion.
Yeah?
You can pull up on every.
What's the secret code? Give us the first two numbers.
Absolutely
of the secret.
not.
Now, 5 years from that clip would also be when Celeste would be 18 years old. There was also rumors that the two of them even shared a Spotify playlist together, and there was a video from June 27th of last year where it looks like someone is sneaking her backstage at one of David's shows. Now, that looks to me like the body language of someone who is trying to be hidden. And it really does make me question, like, how many people were complicit in this cover-up? How many people knew that David was running around with this underage missing?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing that I saw a lot of people bringing up and that I completely agree with. Bro, I don't understand. How was this man, right? This grown-ass man, 20 years old, 21-year-old man, running around with an alleged 15-year-old, and nobody in his crew, nobody around his people, his friends, his family, whoever online, like people managing his social media, nobody said shit? How is that possible? I don't understand how is that possible. Like, I mean, I guess anything is possible, because Diddy, y'all know Diddy. Y'all know how Diddy got down. And Diddy was running shit for decades. Them Diddy parties? Them shit was happening back to back. We had every famous person in that shit, but nobody said shit. Epstein Island?
Nevus says they should be blamed too.
Epstein Island? Epstein was running that shit for who knows how long. Nobody said shit until things got exposed, right? So I kind of do believe the fact that maybe people around him allegedly did know what was going on and allegedly didn't say what was happening. It's believable because such big scandals like the Epstein Island and Diddy parties
Nevus says
happened.
people are scared, that's why.
Happened under the radar for so long. Yeah, I mean, it could be a variety of reasons. It could be people might be scared. People might want mutual benefits from that person. It's like, you know, chat, I'm gonna tell you guys, like, there's a certain type of people in this world, and honestly, these types of people are the worst. They're actually like the lowest of low, like, genuine troglodytes. Like, these people, like, these are the people that basically will see you doing something morally wrong or something genuinely, like, breaking the law, robbing, stealing, doing whatever. But they're not going to tell you that they're wrong because they're getting some sort of a benefit out of you. There's people like that in this world, you know? Because of that mutual benefit that's going on, right? Because of that benefit relationship that's going on, they're getting something out of that person. Whether it be money, maybe placements, maybe more a job. It could be anything, right? Because of that benefit, they don't want to risk their livelihood. So they're keeping their mouth shut. They're keeping a zip so that they don't lose what they have gaining from this person. Even though that person might be doing something that's horrible, something unimaginable to the rest of the world, right? There's people like that in this world. And those people, like, to be very honest, man, it's like you're not gonna, I feel like this is my personal philosophy, right? I'm not gonna, like, force this upon anybody, but my personal philosophy is that you can only get so far in life by doing the wrong thing. To be very honest. Because the right things will catch up to you at one point, you know? Like, let's say that you're a crack addict and you just keep doing crack every single day. Your health will catch up to you. Family members, your broken home will catch up to you, you know? Let's say you do, let's say you're a horrible person and you commit murders every day, right? Like, you're a mass murderer, right? The truth, DNA evidence, law enforcement, they'll catch up to you. Justice will catch up to you, right? Let's say you steal stores every day. One day you'll get caught. One day you'll slip up on a security camera. One day somebody will report you. You'll get caught one day, right? So it's like living your life doing the wrong things will only get you by so far. And sometimes people become addicted to that getting by feeling, you know? It's like, okay, I got away with it once. I got away with it twice. I got away with it maybe even 100 times. But it's like, what's the guarantee that you're going to get away with it 101 times, gang? There is no guarantee. You're going to get caught one day. And the day that you get caught, you already did it 170 more times in the past. All those offenses add up. You're fucked. GG's. So it's like, bro, live your life according to what's right. To be honest, if people around you are doing something wrong, tell them it's wrong. Even if you're gaining benefit from them, you're scared of losing your job. Bro, standing up for the right thing is never wrong. Standing up for the right thing, you can never go wrong standing up for the right thing. I promise y'all.
Girl. Because even in his Discord, it's quite apparent that some of his fans kind of knew what was going on.
And I had the idea to kind of make this first music video introduce a character that I had been kind of ideating for a really long time. That's why you see him with the blindfold and the bloody shirt aesthetic and the bow tie. I'm really big into anime and I'm really big into manga. And I wanted to make my own manga series at one point, and I was writing a lot of poems and writing a lot of things for it. And a big part of that manga was an evil version of me named Itami, which means pain in Japanese. And he wears his blindfold, and he's basically an agent of chaos and kind of my alter ego. And the story of the manga went like I was a detective, and there was an evil version of myself that would kind of come out at random moments, and he would commit the crimes that I would have to solve as the detective. I'd be like solving murders that I'm committing myself. He's holding the knife with the bloody thing. You got the girl who's basically like the ghost of the person that he killed. Was his first victim in the manga.
Other than that, internet investigators found an old video of David cleaning someone's shoes, captioned, "I clean people's shoes as a side hustle, by the way," and then they also found a picture of the girl Celeste sitting on a bus with the very same Jordans. And things would only get creepier when a now deleted user in his Discord server, who people suspect was Celeste, shared a photo where she has a David tattoo on her ring finger which dons a wedding ring. The same user also shared what appears to be her and David backstage laying down together, and in this alleged screenshot, David even claims that he and the deleted user have a kid on the way back in July of 2024, which people obviously speculate could be the very reason that she ended up losing her life. And keep in mind, guys, at this time, all the information I'm sharing in this video is pure speculation. And technically, it is innocent until proven guilty, no matter how bad it may look. There was also old chats dug up where David says that he was addicted to watching videos. And to me, with some of this, it's like, at what point do they really consider, like, shutting down Discord or having a much heavier moderation system on that? I just really feel like every time some sick shit is happening, Discord is always involved as the means of communication. Now, to get back to the
I mean, yeah, it's just like, bro, Discord is just like, there's so many users, and it's just a modern day communication platform, so it's probably like, there's a lot of wicked shit on Discord, obviously. There's more wicked shit on other platforms, like Telegram and all that bullshit, bro. Like, it's like, the digital world can be a very wicked place too, bro. It just depends on where you look at, you know? It just depends on where and how you look at it, what platforms you look at. But with regards to what he was talking about earlier, allegedly, why David allegedly did what he did, allegedly, people were saying that it's probably because, you know, she got pregnant or something like that. And it's like, maybe, I don't even know at this point, you know. I'm kind of confused about this whole thing, to be honest, a little bit. I'm just confused on, like, the identity portion, you know? Like I told you guys, right? Like, if you guys can tell me, like, YouTube, if you can tell me in the comments below, who are these two different Celestes? What is going on? I have no idea. Please let me know, like, what is the difference between Celeste 1, Celeste 2, David 1, David 2? Who are these people? Like, how are they correlated with the David that we're talking about right now?
Evidence. Back in January of last year, David had posted a video on TikTok in which a user says, "Please adopt me, I need it." And David tags an account with the username 09-07 and says, "Should we?" And I want you guys to just take a wild guess whose birthday was on September 7th, which is also the very same day that David released his song Romantic Homicide, which, like I told you last video, was the disturbing imagery of a body being thrown into the trunk of a car. I mean, it's like all the dominoes are falling, all the evidence is lining up against David. I don't really know what more people need to see. He also made this video in 2024, when your car declined to therapy and they bring in that one Hello Kitty girl that you met in 2021, and apparently this girl was known for her love of Hello Kitty. There are alleged Instagram Instagram story leaks from her where she has Hello Kitty Crocs on and is potentially talking about David's Hello Kitty doll. From the same Instagram leaks, people found her wearing a bracelet that matches this photo of a hand on David's face, and they also found her purse in the background sitting on the couch of one of David's TikTok videos.
Y'all got it, bro. Y'all internet detectives got it. I take back what I said. FBI, bro, they're taking too long. The internet detectives got this shit, bro. I'm not even kidding. Like, that is crazy, bro. That is genuinely crazy. They found a purse, a bag, purse bag, whatever you want to call it, in a TikTok video that David posted, and they matched it with the picture that they found somewhere else with Celeste, and then Snapchat leaks. It's like, bro, this is crazy. Like, this, like, accumulation of evidence. I got it, bro. Hats off to the internet police, bro. Hats off. Internet investigators, hats off. Like, they did their thing with this one.
With the same two keys you see there on the strap, and there was even speculation that David got the license plate on his Sprinter van changed to match her name. And people also found some alarming reposts on his TikTok page, where there are jokes about ending your girlfriend's life for talking to other guys, and being so jealous about stories from her past that you blow her brains out. Like, David, what past are you talking about? Like back when she was in elementary school on the playground, you sick bastard? And here is where things get even stranger to me. Like I said, the police had not listed him as like a person of...
Yeah, like that actually makes no sense to me, because she was 15, bro. What passed, bro? What passed? You know, like, before 15, she was 10. Bro, 10? She probably had like K-pop crushes. That's crazy. Over K-pop crushes? Damn.
Interest or even a suspect. And like I said, there is evidence that David has been online as recently as yesterday. Some of you may know that David was really close to a lot of the biggest streamers online. Him and this guy Jason had even made a song together that has now been taken off YouTube. And this streamer Lacey revealed that David had been watching his stream only 3 days ago.
David was in the viewer list on my stream and he just unfollowed me on Twitch.
The fuck?
Is that, like, that's fucking creepy, no?
That's creepy as hell.
Like, look, there's a blank for where the following was.
And just yesterday, he was tracked on Fortnite playing several matches of the casual reload game mode on his account. So I don't know, it's like...
Fuck? Bro's just casually playing Fortnite? Yo, like, what is happening right now, bro? You just casually playing Fortnite.
The guy's whole life could be at stake and he's out here just running Fortnite, like living freely. I mean, something about that just sits so wrong with me. Like, why is this guy not behind bars? I mean, honestly, this sick might be sitting back, loving the attention. Because since this whole situation went viral, he's been breaking his own streaming records. Because obviously a majority of people had no idea who this guy was before this happened. And also people want to see...
I mean, I knew who David was. Before this happened, I knew who David was. Like, I had heard of some music before. Romantic Homicide. I had heard a couple of other ones before, but yeah, I mean, I never expected this, to be honest. Who did, to be fair? Like, I mean, unless you personally knew him, like, you can't just expect shit like this out of the blue, right?
The potential dry snitching that he was committing in his very own songs.
Run away from home again, carving these notes into bloody arms.
You know, at this point, they have held a bit of a memorial for the girl Celeste. Her brother has also spoken out thanking people for their support. And obviously, the whole situation for her family, whether she had a rough home life or not, has just been absolutely tragic. Either way, the situation just keeps getting darker, things just keep stacking up against this guy David. I mean, at this point, I'm really just interested in knowing how many people were complicit with this going on in the background, how many people were helping him sneak around this girl, and how many people might have David actually paid off, because obviously this whole thing has become just beyond disgusting, and it's really just one of the crazier stories that I
mean, I don't know if he did it to get his music video views up, because this is like... Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If this is a publicity stunt, this might have to be the worst publicity stunt of ever. Of ever. What type of publicity stunt is this? Like, okay, yay, you got your music streams up. Yay, a lot of people know you now. But they know you as a murderer, dude. As a murderer. As a murderer. As a PDF. As a PDF. Feel me? Like, this is not something good. Like, I get it, you know, but it's like, bro, this is this is the bottom of the barrel. Like, this is bedrock level respect people have. No respect. Like, this is nothing. No remorse. You know, bro, somebody could do something very bad to you if they see you in public. Like, you know, over stuff like this. Like, this is, like, you know, this is not a good way to do any of that. Like, that's why I personally don't believe it's a publicity stunt. That's why I personally don't believe like that idea.
Nevus says. He went insane.
Because who would want a publicity stunt like that? Who in this world would want something like that? You know? You know what you're going to get out of it. Nobody's going to forget this. Nobody's going to forget this. You're going to be, you know, you're not going to get away with it. So it's like, what's really the point of even doing all that, I guess? And also, another thing is like, man, I just don't understand how these like artists work with like their like labels and management teams and stuff like that. I guess because I haven't made it as an artist, I don't know. But I'm gonna just say, bro, I'm gonna just say one thing, right? It's like, if the whole internet is accusing you of something and you believe that you didn't do it, why wouldn't you publicly come out and say you didn't do it? At least to say what you believe is your truth. But I guarantee you there's some bullshit in the background going on with his management team and label and PR team, and they're telling him, oh, don't speak right now, the situation's really hot, you shouldn't say anything. Shouldn't say anything? Bro's getting called a PDF, bro's getting called a murderer, bro's getting called every name in the book. He's about to get life in prison, shouldn't say anything? Dog, like, if you didn't do it, if you believe that you didn't do it, then stand by your word and say something to the public. I think the public deserves answers. I think her parents, her loved ones, the world deserves answers. Like, there's a dead body in the trunk of a car that's registered to you, my boy. Why wouldn't you say anything about this? Fuck a P&R team, fuck an A&R team, fuck a record label. Why wouldn't you say anything? It makes I don't get this aspect of famous people and artists and whoever these people are that have these teams behind them. I don't get why you won't defend yourself. Okay, it's one thing. If you did do it, then surrender yourself. But take an action. Not doing anything is making things worse because it's lengthening the amount of time that it takes for you to either be proven as the culprit or to be proven innocent. Right? Why do you want to... Two theories, chat. Two theories. Maybe he's lengthening the time, or maybe his record label is telling him to not say anything because they're getting money from these increased streams of his songs, right? They're getting increased revenue from the increase in streams of his music. So maybe the label knows he's guilty, his management team knows he's guilty, but they want a little bit more cash out of that boy. They want a little bit more cash out of that boy. Right? Just a little bit more. You know how record labels are, right? Squeeze every penny, even out of the murderer. Squeeze every penny, even if that person did anything. Murdered 20 people, did whatever. Get a little bit more money, get a little bit more shekels out the fellow. Right? Right? That's how record labels work, right? Maybe. Hey, this is allegedly. I'm just saying. I'm just a brown guy named Nevus. I'm throwing my opinion out there. I know how wicked these labels get. I know how money runs the world. I know. Oh, believe me, I know. That this shit may be more wicked than y'all think it is.
And remember in recent time, but y'all let me know what you guys think about the situation down below. As always, I also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like.
But yeah, chat, all I'm gonna say is, bro, honestly, RIP to the girl. Regardless of whatever happens to the situation. Whatever happens, he gets proven guilty, he doesn't get proven guilty. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I do, but I don't in this case. Because in this case, what I give a fuck about is that a 15-year-old girl was allegedly murdered, but confirmed to have lost her life in a most likely gruesome way, and I'm very sad about that. I may her soul rest in peace, and just rest in peace, bro. Like, it's very sad.